Okay, so I took mine and I made a larger copy so you could see this. I lightly did those guidelines. I mean, it is so light you can barely see it because I want to be able to erase them. I went ahead and did my mouth because that was the easiest for me to do when it all came down to it. I've got a little bit of tidying up to do, but this is, once again, a practice sheet. I'll be doing a larger self-portrait either in the realistic style or in one of the styles that we learned, whatever's fun for you. But this exercise right here is leading up to the next project, the portrait project. So go ahead and take some time and put those features on. That's why you have those practice sheets that we've worked on, the exercises. We also have the little faces guide. If you just couldn't get a mouth, practice some of these on your practice paper first, then try to put them on here. I use the little circle method. Eyes, if you really struggle with eyes, we are not tracing these, but these are excellent guides to work with. And then noses. If you didn't care for the noses that we use, sketch these on there, practice these on your exercise sheet. But you have all kinds of resources available, so go ahead and work on. Yours is actually this size. I just blew mine up for camera purposes. So go ahead, I've got some mouth fixing up to do. It's a little lopsided. And let's see what we come up with. Check back in a little bit. All right, so this is my first time. I have to admit I'm a little bit impressed. I'm just proud. I've never used these strategies that we've learned to actually do any kind of portrait. So I used the eyes that I did with our practice video. I used one of these, and I used a nose from this guide because I didn't really care for the ones for myself that we used. I think I used maybe that one. And then the mouth, I used the 4-circle version. It's not great, but I think for a first time putting it down on paper, that's not too shabby. So we're going to watch a video on how to do hair as well. Not sure we're going to get to that this week. I'm going to try to. I already have the video. So anyway, work on this. Take your time. I drew so lightly, and I'm gradually, as I get more courage, going to go back and do a little bit darker. Go ahead and experiment with some colored pencils on this if you want to, and we'll work on some hair. I'm impressed, y'all. Y'all have done an excellent job. All right, so I was checking out the video on hair, and it's kind of interesting. I'm going to let y'all watch it instead of me trying to explain it. Now, if you can imagine that this black line is not here because my hair would be over this ear and behind this ear. So I may take this, and since I drew it, I can trace it and leave those parts off and work towards my finished portrait. So the hair is fascinating. We talk about a part line and a vanishing. Where does your hair grow from? We all have that one place with our natural part or something like that. So I am really impressed by this lady's video. So I'm going to be working on getting that loaded so that we can definitely work on more realistic hair than what we've been doing. And remember, this is all about learning. This is not all about being able to do this perfectly. Trust me, I look at this, I see a million things I would do different, but for a first time effort, I'm okay with it. I'm pleased with it. So we're going to watch the video. Just keep working, keep working. Consider this your planning sheet. This is not your finished portrait. This is to get things where they need to be. I may actually try to see if I can darken this up so I can trace it onto my own paper. Don't know. I'm messing around with it just like you are. So we'll just see how it goes. Okay, so what I did is I took my worksheet, my exercise sheet, and I went ahead and, yes, I traced part of this because it's my work anyway. All I did was make it darker and so I could just get an idea of where to put it. This does not look like me at all, but it sure was fun. So doing the hair video, I worked on getting the idea for the hair down, and my eyes are really not that slanted. I tried to figure out how to put glasses on, but I haven't figured that out yet. Maybe I need some eyebrow work. But we have taken this from exercises, proportions of the face, drawing, learning how to put some hair on so that it's not scribble scrabble, because that's usually what I have done in the past, and creating a portrait. Whether it looks like me or not, I don't really know. But I'm going to keep working on it and fine-tuning it, because it is practice, practice, practice. So let's keep practicing and see what our final end of the venture pictures look like. Good luck.